Okay, abusua bɛma kɔ aba sonko so ɛde Ghana Politics Avenue so. Aha, yɛde political updated news nko a ɛna ɛbrɛ mu. Breaking news bi aba Ken Ofori Atta OSP declare wanted a abusua ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa koraa. Na den ɛna OSP declare Ken Ofori Atta wanted, all because of say wakɔse financial loss to the state. Just say OSP ɛma ne mmerɛ bebree sɛ nka ɔmmra Ghana ha sei na nka ɔmmra mbɛface justice na investigations ɛnyɛ adwuma. Ken Ofori Atta ɛde ne ho akanwura Ghana ha sei time a set date a yɛhyɛ no no Ken Ofori Atta amba Ghana ambɛyi nsɛm bi ano. Na wei ɛna ɛnɛ yɛda sɔre a Interpol USA Interpol for Ken Ofori Atta ato omo website declare no wanted ɛwɔ hɔ a abusua sisi ano Interpol for ankasa ɛhwehwɛ Ken Ofori Atta sisi ano ɔmo de na akɔto omo website a ɔmo hwehwɛ Ken Ofori Atta dendenden enti no Ken Ofori Atta nneɛma a ɛbobɔ ba no nsɛm bi a ɛdi akyiri bi a yɛde bɛbrɛ mu. Wei ne breaking news a ɛwɔ hɔ a abusua yɛn nso yɛde abrɛ mu a ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa koraa. Mɛdam ase.
Asasi Radio, after a year, the OSP, a release, a statement, a catcher Ghana for say, Ken Ofori Atta a cromfo. Na yaton safren se omra, na ome yinyo mebiano, in sembiano, na Ghana sika sembi, and a cronubi or boy, no, Yashem and would say, no boom into ombra. Yatikromha, and a special prosecutor, Eba Bontine, Ebe catcher say, and there, yasadi Ken Ofori Atta ato FBI wanted list so. Emma and the area see Ken Ofori Atta a comfortatu and wabuatia, or China for anchority, never tau channel, not a Chinese because we or a dangerous human being. Now, the special prosecutor Ekasawieno, endi a day, and yet say Asase 99.5 a Gabi Ochida Kodia, Ken Ofori Atta nebusi ni Gabi Ochida kwa. On any church minor, at the end of the day, you some questions no a dia and on publish a letter be a page so. Say Ghana for Mumbra na OSP na dia oye nenye every say Abrochire hospital be out the letter ba say or mobile be Ken Ofori Atta surgery. Intinan Kenny Ken Ofori Atta no a special prosecutor a release a statement and say he is a wanted man around the world. I did not release this letter. This letter was released by Asase Radio 99.5. NPP for dia. Gabi Ochida Kodia. Propaganda tool. Omode dada Ghana for. Inti omoba na omode letter we beto was a letter ni ye. Letter ni free hospital bi a friend no Mayo Clinic. Na hospital no hospital bi a Minnesota, Abrochire America. Na ehona Ken Ofori Atta ekoye surgery no. We didn't say anything because the lawyers of Ken Ofori Atta, they should know better. At least they should have sent this letter to the special prosecutor even before the date a special prosecutor can say obe release statement to say Ken Ofori Atta or suddenly to back on the wanted list. What stopped Ken Ofori Atta lawyers? Say what was stopping them? Because when you look at the date on the letter, April, meaning say who study letter the date shaswa. Can letter no all the way in April. Let me enlarge it. Send Ghana Nibia Ebehu. May 15th. And I will share letter na Omonsakan. Inti ultimately say Omonsakan letter we say no cry. That means Ken Ofori Atta and the lawyers, they got hold of this letter way before 2nd June. Special prosecutor can say, or they Ken Ofori Atta to wanted list. So from the 5th of May, Ebesinde, and Ebesi the 2nd of June, what were the lawyers of Ken Ofori Atta waiting for? Did they officially send a letter to the special prosecutor say, before on the 2nd bedroom, sa letter when yenya, sa hospital when they so you can take this letter and verify that it is true. Ken Ofori Atta is going to go under the knife. And I say, yeba be no surgery because we have prostate cancer. The OSP, after this letter was put in the system by Gabi Ochida Asasi Radio, what the OSP did was that he also came out and issued a statement. And then the OSP kaye, Ebian and Sankaye. Mumianko read the OSP and our special prosecutor no the statement on this letter. The office of the special prosecutor has become aware, and this was released on the 3rd of June 2025. That means on the 2nd now, or issue red alert editor the next day, and or day, or issue that statement. Remember, a year later now, WڨNTD Akuffo Edbetom radio station say when a letter a free hospital for America, a year can for the Abano. So letter no released on the 2nd, the same day now. A year your car second of has been put back on the day on the criminal list. Into on the 3rd, which is the next day, no, the special prosecutor so a release statement about that letter also because Kenofurata lawyers, Frank Davis, they were sitting on radio referring to that letter, say because of that letter, OSP, the decision he took was a wrong decision. Now, Yambusa said the OSP, did he have that letter in his possession? No, it was that letter, Nana, and I said we need letter, no. The office of the special prosecutor has become aware of a publication on online media purporting to be a letter from a hospital containing alleged medical report on Mr. Ken Ofori. We wish to place on record that neither Mr. Ofori nor his lawyers have submitted any such letter to the OSP. OSP said when the letters be echo round, it be was as radio, and a circulate to a system nim, and the lawyers of Ken Ofori speaking to the letter say a letter Sebio almost Ken Ofori and the hospital be our America, Ediaba say Chesa Yababeno operation. Special prosecutor say opese oka esimupi say Ken Ofori and answer the lawyers obienwa or the sakrata way achirero. Inti he has no knowledge about krata way. Inti or sisupi or magana fwati asiye says so we krata way was asasi radio e gabidia echere say eye Ken Ofori ye kwen operation wa America na eye the lawyers na the letter we aba on a special prosecutor Ofori Ken Ofori so ombra also omba no onim letter no ho hwe until letter no ho asem obia fa letter mbre no Ken Ofori man letter and Ken Ofori lawyers obia ni wa or the letter be shedi nsem. It is a letter by the 5th of May ebesine which is the 3rd of June. No, nobody has handed over any letter from any hospital obia man letter bia. Now who read the rest of the statement I be sure there. The only correspondence received from this or his legal representatives is a letter notifying the OSP of a change in his medical condition and on their say so. It is notable that this alleged hospital letter has been circulated through the media rather than submitted to the law enforcement agency actively investigating him and responsible for decision regarding his return to Ghana. Special prosecutor and Kasa Emuno or say opese omagana for tia say the only letter eye Ken Ofori and the lawyers edia breno a letter na echere say Ken Ofori sebio change in his medical condition and on their say so. Say Ken Ofori eyare. But there was no letter echere say yebe Ken Ofori surgery a doctor and I say the only correspondence received from his legal representative is a letter notifying the OSP of a change in his medical condition and on their say so. Inti osi letter ebeka nsano na a letter omtroba ebeka say Ken Ofori ehomfa no. Now there was no letter ebeka nsai chese Ken Ofori yashe data Ken Ofori ekoye surgery. Ana specifically yarea Ken Ofori yarea ye kwakoye no ye de sekan kokana ana say ye koye surgery. Inti special prosecutor na me yehu at least letter nsaka. And that letter no krampo no buy time or issue the first day a red alert. Inti ono otigana no sa letter na e was system ni ono so ehu bi no nensa enka sa letter no. Lawyers of Ken Ofori eman letter. And a Ken Ofori nkata so eman letter. To date, no certified medical records or official document from any hospital authority has been submitted to the OSP indicating that Mr. Ofori is incapacitated or unable to travel to Ghana. Or see ebesinne. So time or issue red alert ni biom etu Ken Ofori so no. Hospital bia ni wiase and I say a medical record bia ya certified bia ni wiase ye de abrane say Ken Ofori yare to the point to say on to me to kwan and I say on to me enye de emfa no ho and I say on nante into on special prosecutor de or better Ghana for tia say krata bia meka nsa se Ken Ofori-Atta yare ma yare abona to ho a ontumi nante anase ontumi ntu kwan emma Ghana emma entoto na no. Nti this was the response from the special prosecutor. So the question here is, Frank Davis mo a lawyer to deɛ Ofori-Atta omuti radio so edidi atem ekeka nkwasi asem no. The question is, as a lawyer, say letter no wo munsemo a, why are you not handing over the letter to the special prosecutor? Now we decided to do something, and this is the first stage of what we want to do. The reason why I am visiting the story or showing you this is because we have also activated another stage of checking say Ken Ofori-Atta letter na circulate no. It is true, a letter I'm trying to, where is it? Come out. Okay, so nothing is back. Okay. All right, yes, yeah, inquiries. And maybe some of Ghana 40, as I say, this is the first step we have taken. So we decided to email the hospital to ask them about Ken Ofori-Atta. Say a true Ken Ofori-Atta a patient. Now you need to understand, say hospitals of America no omo mrabibra ebo patient and maybe their doctor confidentiality. Enya their doctor beka the patient it is very, very important. Say so we decided, say, okay, we are also going to take a step. We are going to start a process, and this is the first stage of the process. We are going to send the hospital an email and inquire about the letter. We wanted to know whether the letter was legitimate and it's coming from the Mayor House Clinic. Say, in fact, Ken Ofori-Atta letter way every clinic one as every clinic. Can they confirm? Remember, this is the first stage of our investigations. They have sent us an email. We are going to follow up tomorrow. But so far, we want to show you this, and then people will know what we are doing. So I actually personally, I emailed the hospital. Now, when you look at this mail, it came from me. I emailed the hospital and I asked them about Ken Ofori-Atta letter na circulating. And I made them understand my company. I gave them my company number, everything, so they understand that they are dealing with a media house in America and that they have to at least respond to me query. Now, from Kevin Taylor, sent Thursday, June 3rd, 2025, 9:20 p.m. Thursday, Endra, Anajo, 9:20, and I'm sending sa email. No. Now, to Mayor Clinic Press, Mayor News Bureau, subject, external press inquiry, patient letter verification. So that is the letter that I sent to the hospital. And I want you to know, now I'm on with the first stage. Yeah, we are activating the second stage because we want to verify that letter. Say a hospital a chain hospital, one of the most respectable hospitals in America. In fact, we want to make sure we protect the integrity of the hospital, and also to make sure say any letter be a hospital no or letter head so and some doctor was no so letter no a legitimate letter from that hospital. Now, so already letter I'm sending you and I say email I'm sending you now. This is what it says. Hello, I'm writing to inquire about verifying a letter that appears to be signed by a doctor from the Mayo Clinic, Dr. Ahmed Abdul Rahim, regarding his patient, Kenneth Ofori-Atta. Mr. Ofori-Atta is the former finance minister of Ghana who currently has an arrest warrant pending and has been listed on FBI and Interpol wanted list by the Ghana government. The letter has been released by a news media outlet in Ghana, and I attached the letter. And I also attached the statement from the special prosecutor. So I attached the letter and I attached the special prosecutors wanted poster now or release by Abonteno. Now about second paragraph, this is what I said. I said, I'm a journalist based in the United States covering issues of corruption and politics in Ghana. I am working on a story about Mr. Ofori-Atta and his efforts to evade prosecution in Ghana. I would like to know if you could provide comments on this letter. There has been some speculation that this letter is forged. Would you be able to confirm if this is a legitimate letter from a doctor at the Mayo Clinic? Now, please see the alleged letter and relevant documents about this story. And then I attached everything. I said, feel free to contact me. So I actually sent this email to the Mayo Clinic, specifically the Minnesota clinic now. Almost a hona kenofuriata surgery. No. So I just did clarification. Now, what was their response? And anytime I catch the lawyers of Kenofuriata say, if they really have that letter, and in America, no, they really, really respect patient doctor confidentiality. Hospitals don't mess around with that. Doctors don't mess around with that. So it is so difficult for a hospital to give you any information about a patient. But so we read the letter now, you could see, sir, I was asking about the letter. I wasn't actually asking about the patient medical records. But even that, it is difficult to penetrate. So why is it not so easy for Frank Davis to hand over this letter to the special prosecutor? Now share the response from the hospital. Team, are we good? Team. All right, good. Now this is the response from the hospital. And the response, as you can see, 9:30 a.m. tonight, and a response from the hospital. The lady's name is Sharon. She said, regarding your email, we are committed to patient privacy. We cannot disclose whether or not any specific individual is a Mayo Clinic patient. So we can't deny and we can't also confirm. We are not admitting and we are not denying. Or say, regarding your email, that was the response from the Mayo Clinic. Say, regarding your email, we are committed to patient privacy. We cannot disclose whether or not any special individual is a Mayo Clinic patient. Any specific individual is a Mayo Clinic patient. Best regards, Sharon, Communications Manager, International Media Relations, Communications Department, Mayo Clinic, 200 First Street, Southwest, Rochester, Minnesota, 55905. Omo response to me and then say, omo rusa omo de hospital on a say, patient be any wa omo betuma kan ho asem e de akire public or the media. In fact, what they are trying to tell me is say, omo ntumi nkan kire me whether Kenoforiata is a patient there or not a patient there. Now, it lies now on Frank Davis, the lawyer of Kenoforiata, to tell us, say, said hospital no crampo say, because of the rules governing their work in America, no, they cannot give us a name or confirm, because right now they are not confirming or denying. They are staying in the middle. They are telling you, we cannot do that. Whether it's a patient here or not a patient here, we cannot give you any information. Now, I want to ask Frank Davis, say, Frank Davis, what is stopping you from having a press conference and reading this letter and telling Ghanaians that you actually received this letter from a Mayo Clinic in Minnesota and that you are officially handing over the letter to the special prosecutor? What is stopping him from doing that? Team. It is our share. The forged letter. Mr. P, get me the letter. Let me show you something. Mama Chow. So we read this forged letter now. Mama Chow, where the inconsistency is. Mama Chow letter na mo dia beto abontene say Kenoforiata yare na oyeden obeko hospital. Me be chow the inconsistencies in that letter. And when I said the letter to me for now until Kenoforiata's lawyers come out to tell us, say that letter is from the hospital. No, I can tell you, sir, from my experience and the little reading I've done and the little detailing I've done, that letter, even the wording in that letter is not right. That letter, Mr. P, Mr. S, get me the letter. Thank you very much. Let me show you something. Letter in here. Mama can't even show letter in. This is the letter. Let me break it down. I shall DB. So I letter now. The buyer say a Kenoforiata letter. Yeah, the man free hospital say okay surgery. One letter way. Now when you read the letter, this is the letter, right? the fonts are wrong. The fonts they used are not even the right fonts. So that is one. Now, in America, no doctor. Now, already letter now, I am writing to inform you that Mr. Ofori Atta has undergone. Omo Chese Ofori Atta has undergone an MR guided biopsy and has been diagnosed with prostate cancer. Nobody spells, no medical practitioner will spell prostate cancer with a capital P and a capital C. Nobody will do that in America. No doctor will emphasize and spell prostate cancer in the capital P and the capital C. You will not get that. This letter that they have published in Ghana, say if you hospital and the Akroma hospital, no, they don't want to deny, they don't want to. Fine, I get it. Now, no doctor will write prostate cancer.
Okay, abusunya we ne ensema ekoso ewo political highway ne so a enye asam keto akranti Ken Ofori Atta NHS Interpol for edinato omo red notice so ewo omo website a enye asam keto akra abusunya on subscribe like na share ma for front so ensa into me enkabi Ghana politics avenue so political trending stories e make you waves be ayen so ya je pennies here the bebremo